Welcome, revelers. This is Off the Rails, Right versus Left, the podcast that we do because we think the left is evil. I'm Rob B.
And I'm Brad Lee.
And I'm Brian G.
And we are Off the Rails, Right versus Left. Again, we're doing this show because we think everybody needs to know that the left is evil.
Uh-oh, retard alert, class. Retard alert.
I threw up a little donkey for you right at the start.
That was a fucking donkey punch.
Okay,
right to your faces, revelers.
I think that is worse than the donkey show. A donkey punch. Jesus Christ. Anyway, welcome, revelers. It's Off the Rails, Right versus Left. We're off the rails before we even get started. So welcome to the show. I'm Rob B.
And I'm Brad Lee, your favorite host. Sorry I was gone last episode.
Yeah, he was being a whiny pussy because he was sick. But it's all right.
It wasn't COVID anyway. Because I don't believe in that shit.
I believe in it. Dude, don't say that shit. We're going to get kicked off YouTube again.
Dude, that's free speech. I can believe anything I want. I believe I can walk on water. That don't make it so.
Word. Anyway. So today we're going to be talking about Santos and the way the Dems are attacking him for lying, which sounds a little funny coming from Democrats. So we're going to talk about that a little bit. We're going to do a little bit about, some Luftballoons hanging around the world, except they're not really Luftballoons, but, Brian's not here, so I'm not sure how to say it in Chinese. So we'll have to stick with Luftballoons for now. It'll work.
Luft is the wrong color.
So, and then, I want to talk a little bit about the shit with the RNC. Obviously, what's her name managed to maintain control. I think it's actually a really bad thing, but maybe it's a good thing that she actually got a serious challenge, because usually when the RNC chair is picked, like, it's just kind of like a rubber stamping of who they had already selected. Like, we usually don't hear anything about it. So the fact that there was actually a serious challenge by Harmeet Dillon, I think Harmeet would have been better at it, but like brilliant.
Personally, I think Mike Lindell would have ran it like a mother. Too bad he only
got
but he
never
votes.
Would have been able to keep any consistency because the FBI would keep raiding his phones and shit.
Right, and he's not exactly the best speaker.
Hey, he sells a lot of fucking pillows. That's all I got to say.
Yes, he does, and slippers. I got 2 pairs of his slippers.
I don't have any of his shit because, it's just not where I'm going to spend my money. So, anyway, let's get started. Okay, so George Santos. Dude, I can't even keep up with, hey, there's the tubby bastard. Brian G joined us.
Don't body shame him.
Hey, Jeff.
He's a tubby bastard. No shame in it. He likes food. Like garbage food.
You can't tell.
Not much. He just eats garbage.
I love grapes. I love apples. I love oranges. I love pears.
Everything you just listed is all sugar.
Yeah, natural sugar.
Doesn't matter. Sugar. Calories from sugar is calories.
Natural sugar is better for you than freaking
Italian, Mexican, American.
Oh, no doubt. Well, but the reason it's better for you is because of the calories per gram, but it's still empty calories.
Dude, did you guys hear about this stupid... Did you guys hear about what happened at the Dallas Zoo?
No, what?
How is this not... Dude, 2 monkeys were stolen from the Dallas Zoo.
Has anybody checked Justin Bieber's house?
Dude, he's white. Justin Bieber is white.
But Justin Bieber had a monkey and abandoned it.
The man that stole these monkeys was black. Why is a black man trying to steal monkeys? Do you not realize how terrible that is? I can't even make a joke about it.
Yeah, you get us kicked off of every platform you make that joke.
He's giving you all the materials to make a monkey joke.
I can't wait until Dave Chappelle gets a hold of that shit. That's all I got to say.
So they found the monkeys at this property that was on this property that was owned by a church, and they found the monkeys, some other exotic cats and stuff, and then this is the part that kills me. They try to say all the animals in there. They got like the monkeys, some cats, and just some exotic birds, and then they say, "Oh yeah, and some pigeons." You're gonna try and get this guy for stealing pigeons in an abandoned house? What? How does that even make any sense? I'm like, you could have just left the pigeons out there. I find pigeons all over under bridges and shit.
I had to laugh because for any of our viewers, Rob quit soda at the beginning of the year. And if anyone's paying attention, what's he drinking right now?
Oh, you quit soda at the beginning? Wow, that lasted a whole 5 days.
Oh, well, first of all, it's February. Second of all, that's sugar-free, homie.
That's still soda.
Sugar-free, homie.
But it's soda.
But it tastes horrible, homie.
Did you say that you were giving up soda?
Yeah, the idea was to
okay. Well, there you go. Stop. Nope, you're not gonna explain yourself out of this one, Rob. That's soda.
Okay, I'm drinking soda. I'm not trying to Santos myself here.
Yeah, there you go. All right, now let's get back on top.
Now that we bring that up, Santos. Okay, so everybody is all over this dude, saying that he should resign. Like they're doing surveys about him. Like people who voted for him think he should resign. I don't care. He got elected for 2 years. Y'all are stuck with him for 2 years, just like we're all stuck with fucking Biden for 4 years.
Well, okay, but representative that was lying.
Yeah, so since we're going full bore from the Democrats against Santos, trying to get him out of office because they want to shrink that majority a little bit more. Like, duh, the governor would just appoint another Republican anyway, but it's stupid. Anyway, so I got some problems with this, okay? Democrats complaining about lying to get into office. Number one,
lying they do every day.
My favorite liar, Pocahontas. Right?
Okay. AOC.
I don't know if she's a liar. I think she's just
really okay. Wait a minute. Okay, so if AOC goes down to the border dressed in white in front of an empty field and starts crying about all the horrific atrocities that are going on at the border, and the field's empty, and she's complaining about kids being kept in cages and shit, you telling me that's not a lie?
Oh my God. Actually, that is perfect. She complained about the kids in cages, and she fucking knew full well those were Biden's cages.
And she knew full well that there was nothing there that she was crying about.
Right. And then, of course, her getting arrested stunt.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like two members of the squad there too. That was that Rashida Tlaib or Ilhan Omar? No, that was Ilhan Omar.
It might have been Cori Bush. But anyways, so sorry, Rob, I gotta tell you, she's a liar.
Yeah, okay. So then we also got Bill Clinton. I did not have sexual relations with that woman, Monica Lewinsky.
What about Ilhan Omar saying she never married her brother?
Or that she's not an anti-Semite.
Oh, yeah.
Glad she was kicked off that offer council that she was on.
Yeah. She shouldn't have been involved in foreign affairs talking about that. Dude, I've met a lot of Muslim people in my life, and I have never met one like her.
I don't recall her like talking about or I don't recall Rashida Tlaib crying about the misogyny behind kicking what's that crazy chick from Georgia's name?
MTG, Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Yeah, that's the one. She's from Georgia, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember.
She just lit up AOC on Twitter too.
I don't recall them crying about her getting kicked off of all of the committees.
The Republicans didn't even cry about it.
Yeah, well, the Republicans don't whine like little bitches because they realized that, there was some fucking truth to what they had to say, and Pelosi had the power to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's the bottom line. She had the power to ban people from committees, so she did. Now, they generally don't do that. They set the precedent. Republicans follow it. Boo-hoo, boo-hoo.
Yep.
Fucking just like the Democrats started the precedent with borking fucking Robert Bork, and then they boo-hoo, boo-hoo when they wouldn't let Obama's fucking judicial nominee. Can you imagine if Kavanaugh was on the Supreme Court? Or not Kavanaugh. What's the guy's name? Fucking Gorsuch.
Garland.
That's it. Gorsuch is on there.
Garland, who can't even run the FBI, and then when he does, he makes it so fucking blatantly obvious that it's fucking biased on a political basis.
Right? Come on, Brian. You got to have some lying Democrats. What you got?
Well, we don't give him enough break for him to say something. So
go for it.
Come on, you're here too.
The big ones. You named the big ones.
There's got to be more.
Al Gore.
Oh yeah.
What in his climate crisis?
Well, we're supposed to be under water right now over in Florida, right?
Yeah, and bro, he invented the internet.
Yeah.
Al Gore did?
Yeah, that was one of his lies when he was running for president. He invented the internet.
Dude, you said that so fucking... I believed you, man. I was like, get the fuck out of here. No, you didn't.
No, that was his lie. He lied.
I didn't even know he lied about
the internet.
Well, that's like Joe Biden saying that he talked to the guy that created what's it called? Insulin.
Didn't
the guy that died before Biden was even born.
Didn't he say that during his campaign when he was running against Bush?
Gore? Yeah. And then Biden, when he was running against Trump, let's see here. No. The second time he got laughed out of the race for lying when he was running for president, he said that he graduated top of his class with 3 degrees. He got 1 degree. He was a D student. He barely graduated.
He only had a partial scholarship.
Well, Biden's an easy one just because every time he opens his mouth, he pretty much says a lie.
Right.
The only time he's not lying is when he says his name's Joseph Robinette Biden.
Robinette. Who actually would say that out loud? Admit to that?
Well, I mean, it's not so much admitting. I mean, if that's your name, that's your name.
Yeah, but I would just say R. Robinette. Dude, I bet he got made fun of a lot in school.
What's the name of the gangster he supposedly confronted at the pool? Sugar Pop or something?
Sugar crack.
Corn Pop was a bad dude.
Corn Pop, he's a bad dude. Corn Pop. What kind of gangster names himself Corn Pop?
Dude, back then Joe Biden was so racist. Like if he had a confrontation with a black person, he ran away crying like a bitch and went and got his boys.
Dude, did you guys? We've all heard. Have you guys seen when they were doing the confirmation for Justice Clarence Thomas?
Yeah, go on.
He said the N-word multiple times during that hearing.
Bro, yeah. And he's all about criminal justice reform, but the criminal justice that they're trying to reform, he wrote.
Right.
Hey,
talking about crack, and while his son is sitting there fucking addicted to it. So he wants his son to
maybe that's why he was so far against it. Maybe Biden was already, maybe Biden Jr. was already fucking giving blowjobs for crack.
Right.
Oh, hand jobs from crack. Sorry, I didn't mean to misquote you, South Park.
You don't have to spend your life addicted to smack. Homeless on the streets giving hand jobs for crack. Follow his you will say it's easy and good.
Oh dear God.
Brian, what are you doing down there, man?
Retard alert, class. Retard alert.
Bro, like I love South Park. I love the way they like accurately rip on society.
Right. And they do it they do it politically, and they do it politically to both sides. And any TV show that equally makes fun of both sides of the aisle, I love it.
Yeah.
Like I was watching Sunny in Philadelphia. It's always sunny in Philly. And they were, because they owned the bar, they were getting PPP loans. And so So the IRS guy comes to talk to him, and they think they're going to get another PPP loan. They're like, he's like, no, I want to know what you're doing, like with all your PPP loans that you had previously. This isn't to get you guys another PPP loan. And so it ends up D and Charlie have this. They decide that they're going to open up this clothing line, and it's going to be. It was called Garments and Rodents and Garments, and they made these. They were making face masks, and they were talking about how their guy didn't get a fair shake, and they felt like the election was rigged, and they made it seem like they were going to vote for Trump the whole time. So D and Charlie, D makes these face masks, these COVID masks, and then Charlie is making like fucking hats. Well, they end up making fucking raccoon hats and fucking and masks, and they meet this guy under a bridge. And fucking Charlie pulls out this fucking raccoon hat with horns on it, and this guy has fucking got his face painted all fucking red, white, and blue, right? And he gives him the horn hat and fucking the masks and shit, and they fucking go to the fucking Capitol building, bro. So they're saying that they funded the horn hat guy on fucking January 6th. And they're like, yeah, we want an outsider in, we want someone to shake it up. And so of course, you think they're talking about Trump, right? They're like, the guy's like, you guys had everything to do with everything that happened on January 6th. And they're like, and he's like, I don't believe this. You guys are crazy. And so he's all because you guys wanted to vote for Donald Trump. And they're like, oh, whoa, no, we didn't vote for Trump. We voted for Kanye. and then at the end, when the credits start rolling, you see them all on the lawn outside of the Capitol building, and they're all wearing Kanye 2024 shirts, and everybody else is all fucking rioting, like on January 6th. Like, what the fuck? Like, this is crazy. I was like, oh man, that is the bomb. Because if they would have been like, oh yeah, we voted for Biden, because, but now they're fucking ripping. Like, that's great.
All right, what other lies we got? These guys lie all the time, so like, what else we got?
What other lies do we have? Epstein didn't kill himself.
Yeah, a political cartoon caused the attack on the embassy.
I don't remember
Benghazi.
That was Benghazi. Hillary Clinton.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
And she like covered up the fact that they had requested military assistance for like months before it happened.
Right. 13 hours? That's the movie about it, right?
Right, but they had been requesting extra security for like over a month.
Yeah. No, I know. Yeah.
How about the lie of the polar bears dying off?
Oh yeah, that's fucking.
The polar bear numbers have grown more than it's been in 100 years, but yet the polar bears are dying off because the Arctic is melting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
That's stupid, because I saw this documentary about this fucking island where fucking walruses go, and the fucking whole island is just covered in walruses. Mm-hmm. And sometimes all the walruses can't fit on this island, so fucking some walruses just fall off and die. Yeah, and then the polar bears come over and eat the dead walruses. They just like fall off the cliff. I know. I'm like, wow, they're like, oh, the sea is thawing out, and the polar bears aren't going to be able to eat and blow. I'm like, dude, there's a whole these motherfucking polar bears know where the buffet is.
Polar bears love swimming too.
Oh yeah, and they can float because of their hairs.
Well, and then they're surprised about the growth in the ice pack on Antarctica, even though it's technically a desert.
Well, there's large chunks of the Antarctic and NASA's shown this. Large chunks of it have broken off, but if you go to the main part of Antarctica, there is more snow than there has been in recorded history.
Exactly.
Yeah, this whole climate change bullshit is.
Well, the climate's always changing, but what's
of course it is,
and what's happening?
The thing about
why is the climate changing on Mars if it all has to do with humans?
Right. Well,
I put it this way: there are 365 days in a year,
Yeah.
And we've been keeping track of temperatures for like 100 years. There's going to be record temperatures both directions every year. And guess what? If you look at the record books, yeah, there were a bunch of record high temperatures last year. There was a bunch of record low temperatures last year. Why? Because we only have records going back like 100 years.
Yeah.
So guess what? Each day of the year only happens once. So it would have to be another 265 years before we have 365 days worth of records for 365 days of the year. I'm just saying.
Just saying.
So and then like they throw all these fucking hurricanes like oh, like this shit's never happened before. Bro, fucking Galveston Island's been destroyed like 4 times by hurricanes.
But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing about the climate and it changing, and humans being magnificent species on the planet, because we can adapt. Less people now are dying because of catastrophic events than they did before.
Yep.
Right, and you had to,
because we adapt.
More people die from cold than hot, so the global temperature rising is going to be good for the human race. Also, warm temperatures are better for plants. Higher CO2 levels are better for plants. What is the beginning of the food chain, whether you're a meat eater or a vegetarian? Plants.
Human ingenuity.
Yep. And so CO2, that's carbon dioxide, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so the plants feed off of the carbon dioxide to produce oxygen and food for themselves. So if we get all of our carbon pollutants, and then they want to regulate our breathing and farting, and our cows farting, and our chicken shit, and all this other stuff, then what happens if the plants have no more CO2? They can't grow, right? Then what happens when all the plant life dies? Because there's no CO2.
Right. So
it could be a conspiracy theory that I'm starting, but I don't know.
Yeah, we got this whole interior minister who's supposed to be in charge of like protecting agriculture in the United States, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, who is she? Her name is Deb Haaland.
Mm.
She was a congresswoman from Arizona, selected because she was Native American. That's it. She went from being a representative in the desert to being in charge of all the agriculture in the entire United States.
Native American.
Yeah. No, a real one. Not like
I'm a Native American. Born. I was born in America. I am native to this country.
You know what I'm saying. Anyway.
No, what you're saying is those what do they call them? Fucking. So you're saying that those people originated in America or in the Americas? There was no land bridge. These weren't idiots that got shunned from Asia and sent over to across the land bridge.
Right. So anyways, yeah, this chick was
so they're not native.
Her education is in Native American law. Indian law is actually what her degree is in. Funny that her degree is in some shit that they say is racist now, but she's got a degree in Indian law. And then she served as the Democratic Party chair of the New Mexican Native American Caucus.
What? Mexican Native American?
So anyways, she's a lawyer, and now she's in charge of all the agriculture in the United States. Qualification mismatch? I think so.
Oh, I mean, Corinne Jean-Pierre.
So we got this avian flu. They still can't figure out why all these food production facilities keep burning down. How the fuck does an egg production plant fucking burn down? Like, chickens aren't flammable. I'm sorry.
No, but their shit is.
Not really, no. Well, dude, they aren't high level.
You can use it to make explosives.
Well, Rob, if you add a little fuel here, a little fuel there, a little fuel over there, and then throw a match, it's gonna light.
Just ask the Oklahoma City bomber.
Yeah, it wasn't chicken shit. He was using processed food. He was using nitrous rich chemical fertilizer, not natural chicken shit fertilizer.
Yeah.
Just fake chicken shit fertilizer.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, my point is, even that was fucking Biden appointing an incompetent idiot.
Right. Well, I mean, look. Apparently, America voted in an incompetent idiot, and it's hard to say. It's hard after 2022. It's hard to say that didn't happen because look at the dead people that got elected in Pennsylvania.
Dude, I was having a conversation about George Floyd with one of my friends, who's your typical Democrat voter. Mm-hmm. All he's seen is 10-second clips of the George Floyd incident, yet he talks about the thing like he knows everything that happened. I'm like, bro, have you ever watched the entire video from when they took him out of the car to when he was on the ground? No. Then stop fucking talking about it. Like, I'm like, have you ever fucking gone back? I'm like, you voted for Biden, right? He's like, well, I didn't vote. I'm like, okay, well, then you fucking deserve to pay a lot of fucking money. I'm like, but you would have voted for Biden, right? Because you talked all that shit about Trump. He's like, yeah, well, Trump's a racist. I'm like, okay, what's one racist thing Trump said? Well, you know, he said that thing about being murderers and rapists. I'm like, he was talking about MS-13. Do you know who MS-13 is? It's a gang, right? I'm like, yeah, it's a Salvadorian gang. So first of all, he wasn't talking about Mexicans. He was talking about Salvadoranians. And he was specifically talking about gang members. Okay, so the only thing that you know of about Trump that makes you say he's racist is false. Mm-hmm. I'm like, you shouldn't be voting. So I'm glad you skipped this election. But that's who's that's
if you didn't vote and you're gonna complain about it.
Yeah, and that's but the reality is that's who 60 million of the 80 million fucking people that voted for Joe Biden is fucking people that don't vote. Somebody just knocked on the door and said, hey, fill this out, we'll drop it off for you.
Oh, that is one of the favorite.
Or sign this, we'll fill it out for you.
That's one of the less favorite things against Trump is, well, he's a Nazi. He loves racists. It's like, well, no, you got to listen to the whole freaking speech. You can't just take two little words he says and say he's a racist.
Well, that's the agenda.
And the idea that he's a fascist or a Nazi is fucking stupid because he doesn't want the government to have control of fucking anything.
Yeah.
Like the guy's damn near a fucking anarchist if you look at his actual policies.
And the Nazis want bigger, stronger government that can control everything.
Yeah, they want the government to control like what your shit smells like.
Yeah.
So
there's only one reason the neo-Nazis support conservative movements or liberal movements, because smaller government will make it easier for them to try. They think will make it easier for them to take over.
Okay, well, so for the first of all, okay, if you want to call people fascists, learn what fascists are, but don't call anybody Nazis, because Nazi specifically refers to one political party in one country during one period of time. The fucking people in fucking Italy were not fucking Nazis. They were fascists, but they were not Nazis because they were not the National Socialist Party of Germany, which is what Nazis were. They did not wear fucking swastikas. They were not fucking Nazis. Same thing with fucking the French. What the fuck you call those guys? Like, they weren't Nazis either, you know? They were actually fucking full-on socialists, but they teamed up with the Nazis, which were the National Socialist Party in Nazi Germany. You know what I mean? So that and this whole fucking neo-Nazi thing, how are you going to be a neo-fucking Nazi? The Nazis were a fucking registered majority fucking party in a country. You are, until you're registering your party as Nationalist Socialist Workers Party, then you're not fucking Nazis, because that's what Nazi was.
I'm not fucking any Nazis. I don't care what you say.
Yeah, if she was cute enough, you would. No, I'm kidding. Your wife would whoop that ass. So anyway, but yeah, no, I mean, the fucking bullshit games with the fucking language are just fucking pissing me off. Okay, now if you fucking want to apply the label socialist or fascist to Democrats, you can, because their behavior meets with those political ideologies. Like, a fascist wants the government in control of private industry and telling them what to produce. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what Biden fucking does. No, you don't produce oil, but you can produce computer chips and solar panels. Sounds pretty National Socialist to me. Hey, we want to take all the money from the rich people and give it to the fucking people that don't do shit but sit on their fucking ass playing video games and eating fucking 10,000 calories a day while burning 500. And then when we get fat, we're going to tell you you're beautiful and you're disabled, so you get a fucking check.
And don't work out because we're going to give you this medicine.
There you go. Yeah, we're gonna give you antidepressants so you're fucking happy with the fact that you're fat, instead of fucking giving you some encouragement to get off your ass, fucking get on a treadmill or just go for a fucking walk. Like, oh my God. Like, I can tell you, like, right now, fucking good thing I grew up on a farm. Fucking, you know, throwing bales of hay heavier than me fucking kept me in shape as a kid. But fucking my parents never fucking walked and did shit with us.
Still scrawny as hell.
Dude, I know. Dude, Rob, dude, man. Dude, when we were doing that, man, I was like, dude, I don't know how I'm going to be able to do this. And then it was just like, the more we did it, the easier we got.
Yeah.
Until we hit alfalfa.
Yeah, and then the alfalfa bales outweighed us by double.
Mm-hmm.
Brian, you should have seen us. We're like fucking double teaming these alfalfa bales to get them up on the truck.
Well, doubling your weight isn't saying much when you were that age. You were a scrawny little fuck from everything you.
Yeah, dude, I was like 90 pounds.
I mean, I love your son, but he's pretty scrawny too. Just like he say, you were just like him.
Yeah. So actually, I think he's got a lot more muscle than I do because he actually spends a lot of time in the gym because he's serious about soccer. I was serious about running.
Yeah.
So different disciplines in the gym, but yeah, it's crazy. So anyway, what was the next thing that we were going to talk about? I got totally fucking sidetracked here. Oh yeah,
99 spy balloons floating in the winter sky.
So what do you think? Should they shoot the balloon out of the sky?
They finally did, yeah.
They did
over the ocean.
Of course, you know, Hunter collected the money, so they waited until it had crossed the entire country, and they had gotten good intercepts of all of our communications and good pictures of all of our bases before they shot it down.
Okay, I haven't seen the news today because, you know, so.
You
just woke up.
I've been.
But yeah, as soon as it got out of the Atlantic, and they were able to cordon off a zone to make sure there was no ships in it, they shot it down.
Because there's so many people in the state of Montana, we wouldn't want anyone on the ground to get hurt.
Well, you don't want it to land on one of the nuclear silos that it was spying on. Like, how fucked up would that be if fucking they shoot down a $500 fucking balloon and it damages a $100 million intercontinental ballistic missile? I mean, come on.
Yeah, because, you know, I forgot, our military is fucking stupid now.
I'm glad that they shot it down, that they didn't use a fucking $100 million or like $1 million fucking rocket on it.
Yeah.
Like, that would have pissed me off. But they probably, like, do you guys know about the fucking Russian balloon that they tried to shoot down, like, back in the, like, 90s, right?
Uh-huh.
They fired 10,000 fucking rounds at it, and they couldn't fucking get it because they were, like, chasing it with fucking F-16s that were going too fast to get a good lock. So they wasted 10,000 rounds trying to shoot down this fucking balloon. Here's my thing. That's 10,000 rounds that are coming back down to Earth.
That's a good point.
I'm just saying. So, yeah, why was it good then but not good now?
Yeah.
Because we had leadership that knew what they were doing.
Well, except they were fucking, oh, dude, we had fucking Osprey back then. Why didn't they fucking send up an Osprey to shoot that shit down? They could have fucking slowed down, hovered right next to it, pointed it at it, taken it down with one bullet.
Why? Well, if we're just sending Ospreys, why don't we send flamingos and bald eagles?
No, I'm talking about the plane.
I know what you're talking about, you dick.
Or they could have done Harriers or some shit like that, you know?
Because an Osprey is a bird, right?
Yeah, I'm with you. I didn't know if you literally thought I was talking about that ugly ass bird.
At least you weren't like, we shot it down with a cormorant.
No, I was fucking Tweety Bird. Anyway.
What do we... what is that called? The avian studiers, or ornithologists or whatever.
Yeah, ornithologists.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. They could have like made a fucking pedal powered ornithopter and gone up there and got it. Fucking copying a fucking hummingbird's wings. Anyway, about fucking time they shot it down. But again, Joe Biden looks like a broken pussy on fucking the national stage, which he is.
So did we get the payload, or is the payload at the bottom of the sea?
I have no idea. I
China
just
to
saw
get?
that they shot it down. I didn't see if they recovered the payload. Like they should, and be like, you know what they should do? They should then say, okay, we're gonna now send the diagrams to all of China's enemies of all of the fucking scientific equipment inside of it.
That would be great. Except
Yeah,
for
send it. Yeah,
Biden is a foreign agent of China.
Yeah, well, fucking, they definitely paid his son enough money to have him in his pocket.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and that's exactly why they didn't shoot it down while it was over.
They paid him to give to Biden.
Yeah. So, anyway, so yeah, but now there's another one over fucking Latin America. At the same time, fucking Iran is moving ships to the Panama Canal.
Yeah.
The Panama Canal. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah, something
Well,
like.
Didn't China buy the rights to the Panama Canal?
I know they were trying to.
Did they not get it?
Well, they were trying to under Trump, and Trump said bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh, so now then you know that Biden was just like, oh yeah, here you can have it for free.
Yeah,
He
basically.
probably went back to China and said, "Hey, you were trying to buy the rights to it? Go ahead."
It's all yours.
So, well, yeah, the Panama government's broke, but I think they were like, well, we can get the money from the U.S. for free, or we can give up the rights to our canal. So I think we'll just get the money for free from the U.S. taxpayers.
Yeah.
Who all built that, anyways? Because that was pretty.
We did.
Oh, bro, the fucking story behind the Panama Canal is so.
I thought we
shady.
did, but
no, we did, but we stole it from the neighboring country.
Yeah.
Okay.
What? Fuck. Let me look at the map real quick.
Well, I know, dude. That whole thing was it was like a feat, right? Because it's pretty technical. Because they got to move water.
What do you say?
Well, the way they did it, actually, they didn't have to move much water because they used a big part of it out of a natural lake that was there.
Yeah.
No, I mean, don't they have to move water to get ships through it? Like they fill up something.
Well, they drain and they raise because it's going uphill and downhill.
Yeah,
so.
it's just, dude,
Right.
you've been up to the Grand Coulee Dam on the river, right?
Uh-huh.
So Colombia, I think it was Colombia that they stole it from. Anyway, so the dude was working with the government of Colombia to like get it going. But like he couldn't get anything going because he was lying to them and saying that he was a representative of the U.S. government, and he wasn't. And then he was lying to the U.S. government saying that he was a representative of the Colombian government, and he wasn't. So when the deal started falling apart, he convinced all the people in this little strip known as Panama to rise up for their independence, and then ended up actually getting the fucking U.S. government to back the independence of this country. And then like the newly like appointed who was going to be in charge of the government and had him sign the contract to allow the U.S. to build the Panama Canal.
Yeah.
And all of this in an effort to do what?
One fucking greedy fucking crooked like dude trying to make money building the Panama Canal.
Well, to connect the Atlantic to the Pacific, right?
Right.
Without having to go all the way around and back up.
Right, but it was one crooked corrupt fucking con artist that was fucking conning both sides, and then his fucking con got blown, and instead of giving it up, he fucking started a revolutionary war.
He created a country.
Create a new country so he could get the rights of the country.
Right. But did anything good come of it?
Well, I mean, the Panama Canal is good there, and we did eventually give the fucking Panama Canal back to Panama, but
we at least
the whole country of Panama should belong to Colombia.
Right. And if it wasn't for this con artist, these Panamanians,
the narco state in Colombia would fucking control it.
Dude, you know what's happening down there in Colombia? Not like right. Well, I mean, I guess it is happening right now, but I'm not talking about politics or anything. But
What?
There's an infestation of fucking hippopotamuses in there.
Oh yeah, that was the fucking cartel drug lords fucking hippopotamuses.
Yep, he started out with 4.
Yeah, now there's like 100 of them or something.
Over 100, yeah.
Mhm.
There's a documentary about it in
and it's
on Hulu.
Dude, they need to get some poachers from Africa to go thin those motherfuckers out because yeah, it's really hard to kill a fucking hippopotamus because their skull's like 4 inches thick.
Man,
no, what's even worse?
Violent. Jeez, they are territorial. They will kill your ass in a second.
What's worse about that is, dude, nobody in that continent knew anything about hippos because they're not indigenous of
because they're African.
And so this one dude, he was walking along the river and fucking got chomped up by a fucking hippopotamus, dude. He lived. He's got a bunch of fucking metal in him now, but yeah.
From everything I've heard, the hippopotamus is the most dangerous animal in Africa.
Oh yeah, you don't want to fuck with a hippopotamus. Now
I don't know if you can say most dangerous because, like, I mean, you don't go near hippopotamuses; they aren't gonna fuck with you. But you could be nowhere near a cheetah, and they might decide you look like a snack and run your ass down, and there ain't gonna be shit you can do about it.
That's a valid.
Hippopotamuses supposedly kill more humans than any other animal in Africa.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, because
it's not like they're out hunting humans. There's lions and cheetahs and shit that actually hunt humans.
Dude, did you see that movie with Idris Elba?
Ghost in the Night or some shit like that?
No, it's about a lion.
Yeah, it was like Ghost in the Night.
No, it's not Ghost in the Night. It's God damn it, it's Beast.
Oh
Beast
no, I didn't see that.
Called. Him and his girls go to Africa because their mom died, and so he was trying to go do something in Africa or whatever. He had a buddy down there, and this fucking lion.
What is that? The new one?
Yeah, his whole family, the lion, gets hunted by poachers and shit, and so they take out his whole pride, and this lion just gets pissed off and goes crazy and just starts killing everybody.
Yeah,
but it's a good movie though, for sure.
And he takes his kid to the place where the lion's killing people.
Yeah, they didn't know that at the time. It was
or he was coming up with a creative solution for the challenges of being a single parent.
He was with his
Rob's an ass.
He had a buddy there that was, because it was on a wildlife sanctuary, so there was other lions there.
Yeah,
and they go in this safari truck and they're checking out these lions, and his buddy gets out and just fucking walks up to the lions, and the lions come up and give him a big old fucking hug and shit.
Yeah, he raised the lion.
Yeah.
Bet he didn't hug that lion though.
No, actually, dude, you got to watch the movie because that.
Dude, I tried to watch Tusk, but I'm not willing to buy it. If it comes up free on one of the services, then I'll watch it. But like I looked, the only way to watch it is to buy it on Prime.
This guy. Oh, I love what's his name? Who's the guy that made that? Silent Bob and Jay.
Oh, Kevin Smith.
Yeah. Oh, I love Kevin Smith. I haven't missed any Kevin Smith movie.
Rob,
but I won't watch it unless I don't have to pay for it.
Jay and Silent Bob movies, bro. No, I mean I already paid for the services. I'm not going to pay extra.
Yeah, no, I get
extra
that.
Service. That's like paying a prostitute and then she charges you extra for the actual hand job. No. She's like, no, you just paid for my time.
And then she charges you because you put your finger in her butt. That's another $200.
Oh my god. Yeah, something like that. Anyway.
Lovely.
So I don't know how we went.
I didn't know I was with Hunter.
How did we go that far off the rails? We went from fucking Luftballoons to fingers in the butt.
Okay. Well,
Stinky
in
butt.
between there we had hippos and lions, so we were trying to be a little educational.
And for any kids that are stumbled into this show on accident, none of us are role models.
Yeah.
Just want to get that out there.
I am a model, just not one that should be rolled on.
Oh dear God. God help us all.
And
So,
I'm
what
and I
exactly?
attempt it. I attempt.
What
I attempt
exactly
humor
are you
sometimes.
modeling?
Yeah.
Fucking
What are you modeling for? Yeah.
fentanyl chic. I mean, what's going on up there? If you're rail thin, you could wear this too.
I'm a
Modeling
model
for
for the Hodge twins, unofficial.
Ducka, 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 ducka.
Oh.
I think Brad's trying to get us a sponsorship from the Hodge twins.
I wear all their shirts most of the time.
Yeah, you wear them. You wear fucking. You always have Daily Wire shit and Trump shit.
No, I don't have any Daily Wire shirts. I have a Steven Crowder and the Hodge twins.
Brad, fucking, you need to fucking email the fucking Donald Trump campaign and tell them to buy ad time on our page on our site.
Right.
Dude, let's get Trump on here. One time we'd have 1 million fucking viewers.
The Trump will be like, why aren't you streaming on Truth?
Because I can't figure out how to do it.
Yeah, I don't think you can yet. I'm not 100%.
So, but I'm on True Social, homie.
Are you?
I am too.
Yeah, I never remember to put the links to the shows on there. Maybe you can get around to that, Brad. I already got a whole lot of shit going on social media.
I hardly even fuck with social media.
Never been on it.
It's called True Social. That might imply that it's social media.
Yeah.
So, but we are streaming on Twitter. That's a good point. Wherever you're watching this, I see we got some viewers right now. Smash the fuck out of that like button like it's the hottest chick you ever saw. Fucking
share this.
Subscribe button. Share it like you would the stories of a great night out. And
share it like the village bicycle.
Well, Rob, considering one of the viewers is probably your girl, you probably think she is one of the hottest chicks you've ever seen.
She is. Oh, good Lord.
That's good.
I'm not going any further into that conversation because that's a private conversation, but she's amazing. Anyway,
you guys ever watch Timcast IRL?
Yeah, actually, I've been catching a lot. I don't watch like the full shows, but I do catch a lot of his segments.
Yeah, it's shorts. He always fucks with his microphone. Like literally, he'll like what I'm doing. Like
yeah.
Every
so
10
are you trying to be like Tim Pool?
Well, I want to know if that's going to give me more viewers, or if there's something behind that, or if he just does that because it's
just tell everybody they used to be a lefty libtard skateboarder, because he talks about that constantly.
Yeah, he's like good friends with Joe Rogan.
Yeah, I know, dude. He's actually a really cool dude, and he like started out a liberal activist, and he just became more libertarian. But the longer he's libertarian and the longer he's looking at it from outside the leftist movement, the more he's realizing that the fucking leftists are fucking crazy.
Right.
But so right now on most issues, he's far closer to like the conservative ideology. But on the shit that he's more liberal on, it's not like he's with the Democrat stance on it. He's like, it's none of the government's fucking business on it, which is libertarian. You know what I mean? So it's like,
I think you're mispronouncing it.
What?
I think it's
libertarian.
No.
I know.
Okay, we're not talking about
libertarian.
That's something else.
Yeah, I knew he was going to go libtard. I knew it.
No, libtards are liberals.
Yeah.
No, I said libertard. Libertarian.
No.
Yeah.
I knew he was going there.
You're way off because a
No, I think I hit the nail right on the head, son.
No.
But we can agree to disagree. So personally, I'm a constitutionalist.
Yeah, so a libertarian refers more to the
libertarian.
Liberty and the liberal democracy is more what it refers to, not liberals like fucking.
I know what it is. I know what it is. Fucking went on the site, goddammit.
So, anyway, So the last thing, the last thing on our list that we gotta at least talk about for a minute. So what's her name? Fucking Rondi won her little fucking battle.
Who?
Ronna McDanielle.
Yeah. How the fuck did that happen?
Trump,
like Harmeet Dillon is
backers.
actually fucking intelligent. Like I've actually heard of her. She actually has some fucking clout and influence. How are we stuck with this McDillon bitch that managed to lose us the Senate and fucking
McDaniels.
and smother out the fucking red wave because she's been watching fucking Democrats stuff ballot boxes for 8 years? And
Oh, I know. You're talking about the leader of the Republican Party.
Yeah.
I got you.
Like the fucking Republican Party in California figured it out. The Republican Party in New York figured it out. But the bitch in charge of our national fucking campaign couldn't figure it out.
Yeah.
And then she went fucking all in with fucking Mitch McConnell and fucking what's his fucking the House fucking
McCarthy.
trying to fuck up races because they were Trump's fucking picks. Yeah. So now that being said, Trump backs some really bad fucking candidates. Like,
Oh yeah, dude. Nobody's perfect. Trump likes to think that he is, but he's not.
Yeah, fucking like Walker was a bad
far
candidate,
from
like
perfect.
all the way along. Now
His messages that he's putting out now is really good. I get
but
it.
Now Herschel Walker, I think he would have voted. He would have been a good conservative senator, but he was a bad candidate.
Oh yeah, a lot. Dude, Oz. I told you from the beginning, Oz was a bad pick.
Yeah, I just don't think we're ever going to really get a good conservative pick in Pennsylvania. Like the guy that fucking held that seat that was a Republican.
Were you not going to say anything after that?
No, I was going to, but I was in a lane that was ending and the asshole behind me was fucking blocking me. So
the Republican that was in that office.
Yeah. So anyways, he came in either on the Trump wave or earlier than that with like a Tea Party wave or something like that. But he just like rode a fucking wave that had nothing to do with him to get into office. You know what I mean? So like for Pennsylvania, dude, you're still talking about Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, Harrisburg. Like it's a fucking liberal ass state. Yeah, I mean, you can tell it's a liberal state by how many cities there are that are complete trash.
Mm-hmm.
Pittsburgh, yeah. But so like, I mean, it is a fucking liberal state, so it's gonna be hard for a true conservative to win there. I think primarily because we don't get the fucking message out, and we fucking play the games with the fucking Democrat slam points.
When compared with the rocket,
Like literally, okay, if I was a candidate running for office, every time they'd say racism, I'd be like, that is exactly what every incompetent liberal says. Would you like to make a point about the actual substance of the matter, or are you going to continue proving that you're an idiot?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I just keep saying that. Or like, an idiot says. that would yeah, the minute like, because I'm white, they'd say I'm racist, and so that's exactly what I would say. Is I'd literally be like an idiot would say.
Right.
Now topic.
Back to the topic.
So yeah, I just think that going back to McDanielle, like she lost her seats in the Senate, like she fucking pulls money from candidates she doesn't believe in, and I understand that she's got to watch all the races all across the country, but like she's not the one fucking taking care of like the foundational efforts to create a new generation of conservatives. That's being done with groups like fucking Daily Wire and Turning Point USA and Young America Foundation.
Blaze.
You know what I mean? Those are the people doing the work, and not the fucking Republican National Committee. Dude, if you want to fucking like, I mean, they need to start fucking getting the people fucking younger, and like, I mean, like what Tim Pool's doing. Like, I kind of don't like that he's doing it because he is awfully fucking liberal on some of his shit. But he is doing the right fucking idea. He's like setting up physical spaces where people can go and hang out, listen to music, and get a fucking better message around a fucking physical space. You know what I mean? So, and like fucking the leader of the Republican National Committee should be doing that. They should also be out there fucking talking to the fucking where do most Republican what do most Republican voters have in common? They go to fucking church, whether it's church, synagogue, fucking mosque or whatever. Like 90% of fucking Republican voters go to church.
And
So,
Cabela's and Bass Pro and shooting ranges.
Oh, fucking A, yeah, shooting ranges. Speaking of which, when are you guys coming down? We need to go shooting.
When are you going to have time?
Bro, I told you come down, I'll make some time.
All right.
Or I can come up there too.
If you can come up here, I don't care. Shit, it's...
Yeah, fucking, I can work up there, no problem.
You're in a car right now.
Yes.
Heading north on the...
Heading south on 610.
No, you need to be heading north to get up here because you said you could work up here too.
Yeah, north on 45. But yeah, no.
Get your ass up here now, motherfucker.
How fucking
weird? I'm sorry, my mouth is so foul today, guys. Rob's rubbing off on me. He said the F word like 20 times in the last 5 minutes. So
word.
Yeah.
And I'm not any better, so I'm not going to give him crap for it. See what I did there? I self-censored.
I'll give him crap anyway.
I said crap instead of shh.
Well, so I cuss a lot, you cuss a little bit, and Brian doesn't cuss at all. I figure we average out.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think I cuss a lot, but yeah, you, Rob, you have been saying the F word many a times. I'm like, God damn.
It's my favorite hobby. What can I say?
Never.
It's your favorite hobby, fucking.
But it's a sign
yourself.
Well, for months at a time, sometimes.
Yeah.
But at least I'm not gonna tube in y'all.
Well, fucking, I would hope not while you're driving.
Bro, okay, so
hey, what's your right hand doing? Oh.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
So,
Brian, what are you doing? I can never see your hands.
Dude, so what about fucking Jeffrey Toobin? Like, how did more people not notice the fucking glory of fucking a dude named Toobin stroking it on camera?
Yeah.
You think he used his tube sock?
I have no idea. Like that's like when he realized that he was being watched by a bunch of coworkers. Did he finish?
Probably.
I don't know. He's just staring at that one girl.
Anybody that worked at what was that, CNN or CBS? CNN?
Anybody that MSNBC, I think.
Well, I mean,
I don't know.
Half the people that worked
at CNN.
Half the people that worked at CNN are unemployed now, so they might be watching the show. So if you see the show and you worked at CNN, let us know. We get Toobin's a perv and he doesn't know how to operate his webcam, but we just want to know if he finished after he realized he was being watched. Like, how pervy is this dude?
Wait a minute.
I want to know if he finished.
We don't want to know that. You want to know that.
You want to know.
Speak for me.
How bold was he? Like, when he realized he was getting fired, did he just say, fuck it, I'm finishing?
He's like, it's okay. I'm not a quaalude. They're going to want to see it again.
Rob has a major fascination with Toobin's jerking off.
Yeah, after the show, I got a fuck it, I'm finishing story for you, Brad. Anyway.
Dude, seriously.
All right, did you guys have anything else off the news lately that you guys wanted to cover?
No, dude, I'm telling you what, bro. I don't care if the kids are black, white, Asian, Indian. I don't care what they are. If two boys beat my 9-year-old daughter out, because I will come and find you. I will take care of the two kids that beat her, and then I will take care of the two kids' parents, and then I will take care of the school, and then I will go to the bus driver and the aide that didn't do shit to help that poor little 9-year-old girl who was getting the shit beat out of her on the bus. And then I'd have a talk to all the little kids And then I'd have a talking to all the kids that decided that the best thing to do instead of stopping these kids was to record it and put it on the internet. I would have words with them too.
Well, yeah, that's
Fucking
because we have
bullshit.
shitty
If it was
parents that
two
don't
white
teach
boys
men how to
beating
be
the
men.
shit out of a fucking black girl, you know what would happen. We'd have riots in the streets. Why do we not have that here? It's bullshit. DeSantis, get Miami-Dade County under control because that is fucked. And that's all I have to say about that.
But I'm pretty sure Miami-Dade County has probably an entire fucking Democrat county commission, fucking the county commissioner, fucking probably the mayor. They're all liberals, you know it.
Not for long.
So you got to remember DeSantis still has to like walk that line. He can put pressure on him, but he still has to walk that line between state authority and local civic authority.
Dude, he flipped Miami-Dade County.
Yeah, I know, but they flipped the school board in Dade County.
I'm not saying it's DeSantis' fault. I'm saying he needs to do something about it.
Yep. Well, I mean, fucking, we need to, dude. You know what? It's still the American fucking people. If you are still fucking voting with anybody that's got a D next to their name, you deserve a D for dumbass at this point, because every fucking problem we have in this country is directly tied to a liberal fucking policy. You can throw any fucking problem that we have in this country, and I will tell you exactly how a Democrat is responsible for it.
See, and that's the thing. That behavior that those two kids had, it wasn't taught at school.
Yeah, no, that was fucking
that was taught at home. His parents are racist pieces of fucking dirt.
Well, even if they're not, they still fucking spend a fucking generation of fucking allowing men to fucking glorify being violent to women, to fucking degrading women, all the while screaming fucking equality for women. Women are equal. They don't need protection.
And I'll tell you another thing. If my kids do that to somebody, there's going to be hell to pay for my kids as well. Because that is bullshit.
By the way, by come after YouTube, he meant legally. Legally come after.
Yes, legally.
He meant sue like a motherfucker. Get you fired like a motherfucker.
And my kids will be punished accordingly.
We just want to specify that we on this show do not condone acts of violence except for in self-defense. Ever. But too bad that kid didn't have guns. She went blah blah blah.
She's 9 years old. Come on. There's only one kid that's gone to school with a gun that was like 9 years old. Did you hear about that? The kid that shot his teacher, and then fucking apparently there was like a 9-year-old, a second grader was in school, and he fucking shot his teacher, and the school had been warned about it multiple times by other teachers that kid had a gun, and they didn't do shit. Oh, and did you hear Alec Baldwin skipped the gun safety course that he was supposed to take?
Doesn't surprise me. Arrogant pricks don't go to school. What are you talking about?
Huh? Okay. He was the director of that movie, or whatever it is.
He's an arrogant prick.
A low life. I like Baldwin's a low
I wish
life.
I wish they could redo the roast of Alec Baldwin now. I mean that roast was like fucking pretty good, but can you imagine the shit would be said now?
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, well, thanks again to the Revelers for joining our show. Fucking if you're conservative, great. If you're libertarian, great. If you're a fucking Democrat, start reading something that's not the fucking Times. As a matter of fact, I'd say the National Enquirer is more accurate than any other national paper right now. So change your sources of information and join us in Sanity Land, because we need to get all these dummy-crats out of office. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share it with your friends, because I can tell you, YouTube ain't promoting us. So you guys got to promote for us. So make sure everybody knows about us. Even if we don't always say intelligent shit, at least I hope it's funny and entertaining sometimes.
Yeah.
That's what I got into this for.
Yeah, YouTube is trying to
So-
stop us. What are you talking about?
Y'all got anything to say to close out?
Go ahead, Brian.
I don't really have much to add to what we've already talked about.
Brian, did you have
All
sexual relations with that woman, Monica?
How'd you know, Rob?
How'd you know? At least he owned it. All right, guys. So yeah, like Rob said, like, share, subscribe, hit that little notification bell so you get notifications. You guys just stay cool.
And I am thrilled that we are over 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, like 1,100 now.
Wow.
Yeah, but they're trying to get rid of us. So who knows? In another few months, we might not be on there anymore.
Yeah. So, which
Are we
means add us on Rumble, add us on LinkedIn, add us on Facebook, add us on Twitch, add us, dude, we're everywhere. Go find us.
Yeah, and thanks for watching, and keep it cool, America.
Peace out and have a good night. And just in case, I don't know, the Democrats are always jacking shit. I'm giving a peace sign. It's in no way, shape, or form a racist dog
Yay.
whistle of any kind.
Oh, shit.
All right. Have a good night, everybody.
Yay. Peace.